The sky turned blood red, a haunting hue that signaled the arrival of an unstoppable force, as flames devoured the hillsides, leaving nothing but charred remnants in their wake. Acrid smoke choked the air, blotting out the sun and casting an eerie twilight over the land. The roar of the inferno echoed through canyons, a terrifying symphony of destruction that seemed almost otherworldly. Los Angeles, a city known for its glamour and sunshine, found itself in the grip of a relentless enemy, wildfire. The juxtaposition of the city's bright lights against the encroaching darkness was stark and unsettling. The 2025 fire season had been predicted to be severe, but nothing could have prepared Angelenos for the scale of this disaster. The warnings had been dire, yet the reality was far worse. Fueled by fierce Santa Ana winds and tinder-dry vegetation, the blaze erupted with terrifying speed, consuming everything in its path. The winds acted like bellows, fanning the flames into a raging inferno. Homes vanished behind walls of fire, their inhabitants fleeing with only the clothes on their backs. The speed of the fire left little time for anything but survival. The flames danced with a terrible beauty, but beneath the spectacle lay a nightmare. The fire's mesmerizing movements belied the destruction it wrought. Communities were shattered, lives upended, and a sense of dread settled over the city like the omnipresent ash that rained down from the sky. The aftermath was a grim reminder of nature's power and the fragility of human life. The numbers painted a grim picture: over 200,000 acres scorched, a vast expanse of land that once teemed with life now reduced to ash and cinders. The fires spread with a ferocity that defied containment efforts, driven by relentless winds and dry conditions. More than 10,000 homes reduced to smoldering rubble, entire neighborhoods wiped off the map. Families who had lived there for generations found themselves homeless, their memories and possessions turned to dust. And a death toll exceeding 50, still rising as search and rescue teams combed through the ashes. Each day brought new discoveries, each one a tragic reminder of the fire's deadly reach. The brave men and women of the rescue teams worked tirelessly, their faces etched with determination and sorrow. The Getty Center, a cultural gem, narrowly escaped destruction, the fire licking at its edges. The art and history housed within its walls were almost lost, a near miss that underscored the fire's indiscriminate nature. UCLA's sprawling campus wasn't as fortunate, several buildings lost to the inferno. The loss was not just physical but symbolic, a blow to the educational heart of the city. Students and faculty watched helplessly as their place of learning was consumed by flames. From Malibu to Pasadena, the fire raged, leaving a trail of devastation in its wake. The once picturesque hills and valleys were now a charred wasteland, the natural beauty of the region marred by the relentless blaze. The air quality reached hazardous levels, forcing millions to remain indoors, their faces pressed against windows, watching their city burn. The smoke hung heavy in the air, a constant reminder of the ongoing disaster, making breathing difficult and outdoor activities impossible. Shelters overflowed with evacuees, their faces etched with fear and uncertainty. Families huddled together, seeking comfort in each other as they faced an uncertain future. The shelters, though a refuge, were a stark reminder of all they had lost. The economic impact was staggering, estimated to be in the billions. The fires had not only destroyed homes and lives but also the economic backbone of the city. Businesses that had thrived for years were now nothing more than charred remains. Businesses lay in ruins, livelihoods destroyed, and the tourism industry, a cornerstone of the city's economy, ground to a halt. The bustling streets that once teemed with tourists were now eerily silent, the lifeblood of the city drained away. The fires had not only ravaged the landscape, they had dealt a devastating blow to the heart of Los Angeles. The emotional toll was immense, as residents grappled with the loss of their homes, their history, and their sense of security. The city, though scarred, stood resilient, its people determined to rebuild and recover from the ashes. Firefighters, true heroes in the face of unimaginable danger, battled the blaze with unwavering courage. Working tirelessly around the clock, they faced down walls of flame, their faces blackened with soot, their bodies pushed to the limit.
This is the most challenging firefight we've ever faced. The fire's behavior is unprecedented, fueled by these relentless winds.
A tragedy of unimaginable proportions. I pledge full state support and request federal aid to combat the inferno and provide relief to those impacted. Despite their valiant efforts, the firefighters were outmatched. The sheer scale of the firestorm, its unpredictable nature, and the relentless Santa Ana winds conspired to make containment a near impossible task. The once picturesque neighborhoods now resembled scenes from a disaster movie. Streets that were once filled with laughter and life now lay in desolation, a stark contrast to their former glory. Charred trees stood like skeletal sentinels amongst the ruins of homes, their blackened branches reaching out like ghostly fingers. These trees, once vibrant and full of life, now serve as grim reminders of nature's fury. The air was thick with the smell of ash and the eerie silence of a community silenced. The once bustling streets were now empty, the only sound being the occasional creak of a collapsing structure. A child's swing set, twisted and melted by the heat, stood as a haunting reminder of the lives upended. The playground, once a place of joy and laughter, now lay in ruins, a testament to the fire's indiscriminate destruction. A half-burned teddy bear lay abandoned in the street, a poignant symbol of the innocence lost in the firestorm. This small, charred toy spoke volumes about the personal losses suffered by the community. It was a stark reminder that the fire had not only destroyed buildings, but had also shattered lives and dreams. The Getty Center, its iconic white travertine walls stained with soot, stood as a testament to the firefighters' heroic efforts. Despite the devastation around it, the museum remained a symbol of resilience and hope. The museum's priceless art collection, thankfully spared, served as a beacon of hope amidst the devastation. It was a reminder that even in the darkest times, some treasures can be preserved. But for every landmark saved, countless homes were lost. Each destroyed house represented not just a structure, but a place where families had built their lives, shared their joys, and faced their challenges. Each pile of rubble represented a family's dreams turned to ash, a lifetime of hard work and memories reduced to nothing. The devastation was not just physical but emotional, leaving scars that would take years to heal. A lifetime of memories gone up in smoke. Personal items once cherished now lay in ruins, each one telling a story of a life interrupted. The community faced the daunting task of rebuilding, but amidst the ruins, there was a glimmer of hope and resilience.
We lost everything, our home, our photos, everything we worked for, gone.
Her eyes, red-rimmed and filled with tears, reflected the pain and despair felt by so many.
I've seen my fair share of fires, but nothing like this. It was a wall of flame moving so fast, I thought I wouldn't make it out alive.
Stories of loss and survival emerged from the ashes. Tales of neighbors helping neighbors, of strangers offering shelter and solace. The firestorm had taken so much, but it had also revealed the resilience of the human spirit, the capacity for compassion and courage in the face of unimaginable adversity. Section 6. Angels of Mercy. As the flames subsided, a wave of compassion swept through Los Angeles. Donation centers overflowed with clothes, food, and essential supplies for those who had lost everything. Volunteers worked tirelessly sorting donations, preparing meals, and offering comfort to evacuees.
Celebrities used their platforms to raise awareness and funds, while local businesses donated their profits to relief efforts. The spirit of unity and generosity was palpable, a testament to the city's big heart.
The Red Cross established shelters across the city, providing temporary housing, food, and counseling to thousands of displaced residents. Medical teams worked tirelessly to treat burn victims and those suffering from smoke inhalation. Section 7. Rising from the ashes. Amidst the devastation, there were glimmers of hope. The fire had been contained, and the arduous task of rebuilding had begun. The process would be long and arduous, but the spirit of Los Angeles, a city known for its resilience and reinvention, would not be broken. Construction crews worked tirelessly to clear debris and restore power lines. Architects drafted plans for fire-resistant homes, incorporating lessons learned from the disaster. Landscape architects envisioned a greener, more fire-resilient future for the hillsides. Section 8. Scars on the landscape, strength in unity. The scars of the fire would remain etched on the landscape for years to come, a stark reminder of the destructive power of nature. The blackened hillsides, the empty foundations of homes, the stories of loss and survival would forever be a part of Los Angeles' story. But from the ashes, a stronger, more resilient community would emerge. The bonds forged by shared adversity, the acts of kindness and compassion, the determination to rebuild and create a safer future would serve as a testament to the indomitable spirit of Angelenos. The firestorm had tested the city's limits, but it had also revealed its true character: courageous, compassionate, and unyielding in the face of adversity. Section 9. A call for action. The 2025 Los Angeles wildfires serve as a stark warning, a wake-up call to the realities of climate change and the urgent need for action. The increasing frequency and intensity of wildfires are a global concern, demanding a collective response. Investment in fire prevention measures, such as controlled burns and brush clearance, is crucial. Building codes must be updated to prioritize fire-resistant materials and design. Global efforts to combat climate change and reduce greenhouse gas emissions are paramount. The future of our planet and the safety of our communities depend on our collective action. We must learn from the ashes of this tragedy and work together to create a safer, more sustainable future for generations to come.